Hi David, how you doing? This is Bree. I wanted to quickly go over your website here just to give you guys some tips and tricks and how to get more people finding you. I was looking over your online presence and there's definitely some things you can do on your own to get more noticed and to bring more people in. So the first thing that I wanted to go over was your website. I noticed right off the bat that it's not secure. You can see it's just HTTP. It should be HTTPS. This is a pretty easy fix, but it is pretty important because some people's phones or computers will say, hey, this website isn't secure. Are you sure you want to go to it? And that can move a lot of people away from your website. They'll press back and go somewhere else. Just wanted to bring that up quick. Your website does look a little bit dated. It looks like it's been around for a little while and could use an update, so that can deter some people as well. But you do have a website, which is great. That's more than some stores have. So great job on at least having a website and having it up and working. The one thing I did want to go over is that I noticed there's not a whole lot of text on your homepage, and it's an issue for two reasons. The first reason is Google. So Google likes to come in and they have crawlers that read websites. They're looking at the content and they're trying to figure out what foods you have, where you're located, who's local to you, what your specialty is, etc. And so they figure that out throughout your content. Obviously, there is some content on here about that, but it's not enough for Google. The more you have, the more they feel you're an expert and the most relevant choice for someone looking for, let's say, Italian food. The second reason being is that you want to beat out your competitors with content. So if your competitors have 1,000 words, you want 1,500 words. If they have 1,500, you want 2,000, etc. And so typically you want to have about 1,500 words on your homepage to both satisfy Google and to also beat out your competitors. Okay. So within that content, you want to have keywords. So if someone searches for Italian market NCT, and you literally have the words Italian market NCT on your website multiple times, Google's going to be willing to put you up at the top way more frequently when people are searching for those things because you seem relevant, right? You have those exact words on your website. So I don't see any keywords or matching keywords on here, which is kind of a big deal. Now, when we search for Italian market CT, this is called the map pack. And so the top three here are the ones that the most people are going to find because they're listed right away, easy to find at the top here. This is called a Google My Business listing, and this is something you really want to work on, especially for grocery stores. People will Google whatever it is they're looking for, they find the restaurant or store here, and they click directions and they go. So you want yours to show up at the top. And the way you do that is through being really active on it, through optimizing it, filling out every single detail you can possibly fill out, and then also getting listed in a lot of directories. Those are called citations. So things like Yelp or other directories, getting yourself and your specific correct information listed in as many free directories as you can will really help you to rank in the top 3 here. The websites listed below, these are called the organic. Same things apply. You really want to be on the home page or on the first page, and ideally within those top 3 positions so that people are going to find you who don't know you exist. So the first one is Yelp. I'm not too worried about that, but let's look at this second website here. So we can see it looks pretty nice. They've got some content on here, some learn more, what they offer, a little video, but they actually don't have too much content on here. So let me show you why it is that they were ranking. This is a paid program called Ahrefs that I use to research websites. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. The next thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings, as these are extremely relevant to where you fall in the search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating, and so this is how much Google trusts your website. A DR rating is a power rating, and that's how powerful your website is in their eyes. These numbers are changed by backlinks, and this is essentially just a shout out to your website. So if there's a blog article and they wrote about the best Italian markets and they listed your website URL, hey, hey, go check out Public Market. They're www.publicmarketnewington.com. That's a backlink. And the last thing I want to go over is keywords. So these are these search terms that I was talking about before. They have a lot of them in here, so we kind of have to look at the important ones. I'm able to see how many people search for each term. So for example, they have Italian Deli, North Haven, Connecticut. There's approximately 20 people who Google that a month. Italian Market, New Haven, there's approximately 40 people. Obviously, those aren't local to you, but just an example. Italian Markets CT, there's approximately 40 people who Google that, and singular Italian Market CT, another 40 people that Google that. So obviously they're located in New Haven and they have quite a few keywords that are relevant to New Haven. But let's take a look at your website and I can show you what you guys are doing. So your UR rating is not awful, but your DR rating is pretty low. Both of these numbers could definitely be bumped up. You have about 40 backlinks to your website, which isn't too bad. And let's take a look at your keywords. Obviously your name, that's important. Okay, Newington Market, that could be a business name, but there's some people who are actually searching for a market in Newington. So there's about 30 people that are looking for that, which is great. And it looks like you're right up at the top. Awesome. Grocery stores in Newington. So there's approximately 60 people that are searching for that. Looks like you're in roughly 5th place, which is great. Italian Gourmet Newington, which I do believe that's a business name as well, but a ton of people searching, although it looks like you're at the bottom of the page roughly for that one. All right, so we can see that you're targeting some. So there's an Italian Market in Hartford. Again, looks like you're kind of down towards the bottom of the page, but not too bad overall. For the words that you are looking at, you're not too far down. The Italian Market CT word and maybe some of those bigger words would be useful for you guys. And these tips would really help to get you up towards the top and getting more people finding you. So if you focus on these tips in here, getting more content, getting relevant keywords, getting more backlinks, and getting some more directories for your listing, you guys could really increase your online presence. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Have a great day.